What is up, my beautiful people? It is Diamond Leveled Up, of course, coming to you with a new video on boho box braids, or we also call these goddess braids. I think maybe the braid police would maybe correct me, but whatever. Goddess, boho, it's giving boho. And definitely using human hair. My favorite brand to use is Love Me, so definitely recommend it. I usually order from Amazon, or you can get directly from Love Me. So anyway, this is me actually just reusing some old parts from some passion twists that I did, and I washed it in sections. So I wanted to show that because that makes it super easy to wash and reuse old parts if you don't want to repart your hair again. And then, of course, my whole setup here, I've got some straight braiding hair, and then I've also got some of that boho hair from Love Me. And this is me already have gotten majority of the hair done. I looped you guys in at the top. I actually had one I did earlier that was like way before I got all these done. But I decided I didn't really like the way that the video came out, so this is a better example. But this is me undoing the passion twist that I had in my hair previously. And that's a hack, guys. Like, if you guys don't want to repart your whole head, especially being DIY, a DIY girly, she's got to find her hacks. So yes, I will reuse old parts from older hairstyles, and I will wash in sections, and then I will come back and go back over the part. Thank you very much. So I don't have to be sitting in the mirror parting in the back of my head, you know, more than I have to if I already have some really good parts there. And these are pretty decently sized, like medium size. And so I'm using a decent amount of hair here. This is a big, nice chunk of hair right here. So, but I have got the comb, and of course trying to comb from the bottom first, then move your way up. That's always the rule here. And I think I'm only like 4 braids away from being done at this point. So I'm thriving, I'm surviving, I'm doing the due diligence. Okay, now to the nitty gritty. Now that we've actually combed through that part, we know which amount of hair we're going to be doing the install on. Now I'm gonna add that jam, that got to be jam, on my root all the way to the end of the hair, so that way everything is captured and my hair doesn't want to like pop out, slip out, because that jam's gonna keep it right in place. So a pretty decent amount, as you can see, that I'm applying here. This is me listening to music, y'all. I'll be vibing, especially this far in. I'm ready to be done, so I'm trying to just make it as enjoyable as I can. Going over it with the comb one more time to make sure it's super, super straight and there's no issue there. And then also the brush. And at this point, now I can part it into 3 sections. So I'm looking into the mirror as I'm doing it, but I'm also just feeling a lot, because a lot of this is feeling, guys. You just have to get comfortable doing it. So I started off a braid already with those 3 pieces just to create a good foundation for the knotless braid. Then I come in with a straight braiding piece of hair, and I'm adding it under so I can hide that knot from showing on the top. I'm going under and I'm just grabbing it as if it was a part of the hair already, and then just braiding it straight in. Your hands have to be comfortable to do this. It's a lot of feeling around. It's a lot of trusting yourself and then just going with it. All right, now I'm adding in a curly strand, a human hair strand. Doing the same thing, just adding it as if it's already in there. Like I'm gripping it from that point that I grabbed it from, which is somewhat of that arch in the hair. I'm off camera, sorry guys. But this is just me trying to find a comfortable spot to pull the boho braid out. And usually that's when the boho braid is on my very right side, I'm able to pull it out and it feels comfortable to pull it out, and then I'll pull it up and add a clip before I continue braiding. Same thing for piece number 2. See, I have a little area there that I grabbed the hair, and I'm just gripping it straight from that area again, and then I find a comfortable spot to pull that boho braid out and clip it back. Now I'm going down further, and I'm just coming through with the comb just to make sure everything's really straight when I'm braiding it down. Adding boho in there. You see how I think that was a good example. I just started braiding it in, got it all the way to, I braided it enough to where it was on the right side. I could pull it up easy and comfortably. Then I clip it back. And then you just keep going. And then that last hair that's going to be at the bottom is, I just add a curly hair at the end because I want the hair at the end of the braid to be curly too, so that it has that natural boho look at the very end of the hair. And then for that piece, what I'll do, instead of pulling that curly piece out, I'll split the curly piece into 3 smaller sections to go with the braiding hair. That way it's all like evenly divided and that braiding hair doesn't disappear. You gotta pull little strands out here and there. This is me just jamming after I've gotten to a comfortable spot and I don't have to hold my head in a weird way. Okay, and I'm getting all the way down because I don't want that braid to unravel. And I just twist it around my finger to make all the curls come together. You see how that beautifully ended there? Then I'm going to take the clips out and I'll show you how the boho braid or the boho hair lays in the braid. So then you see those 3 strands that are popping out of the braid and they're thriving and surviving, looking cute. Adding to the bounce to the body, baby. You can see it already. So now I'm actually to 4 left, and this is where I can do my happy dance. We're done, babes. That's all I got for you to show you that braid. Definitely rewatch that part as needed to see what you need to do in order to get this look. But I sprayed on some braid refresher and some foam. That foam is going to help to keep it all in place. You can use whatever foam you want. I like braid refresher, like oil on your scalp, definitely in these styles. And definitely the foam. Kind of helps to refine the curls more on that human hair. Gives it bounce. And this is, like I said, a week out from the style. So I hope you appreciated this video. Hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.